Yo, test it then. Back again this week. Wow. Episode 4 within the 5-day stretch of my challenge. Right here on the Garage Report on the Pirate Chronicles series channel. Welcome viewers and subscribers, new members. You're always welcome to join the family. What do we call it? The Report family, because you are part of the team. You are the external part of the team that helps me and the algorithm go even further to maintain a further reach.
I do need more of your help. I need those videos to be run up on the main page. I know you see the trailers. I know you see the Madify clips on social media. That's not the main videos. Those are the trailers. I clearly put in the description, trailers. The fun video is out on youtube.com/Pirate Chronicles series channel.
And the series is called the Garage Report series. Come on, let's not get it confused, but I need your help to run up the numbers to get the algorithm more popping. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Do those things that help to maintain this channel and my rise in the best of podcasts when it comes to the house and garage history, the foundation, and whatnot. So anyway, here we are in day number 4. I have consecutively done it from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now here we are, and we've got one more day to go. I want to knock it out of the park. I've got this. I've worked out the schedule of how I could do it when I'm doing it. Yesterday's episode, of course, went out already, so big up those that was locked in for that, some house and garage element. And today on the program, I'm continuing with the house and garage vibe. So again, you know the series within it, season 2, that I did feature the grassroots of the influence of sounds that came from the blueprint from the US stateside producers like Masters at Work, Todd Edwards, 95 North, Kerry Chandler, and there's still so much more to go. So I thought today, within my 5-day stretch of uploading challenge, I'm going to go back to the grassroots again. So we're stepping over stateside with one of the most influential again amongst those that I've mentioned previously. This all available to view if you've missed it within the playlist. Go onto my page on YouTube right here and go through to the playlist. Look for Garage Report 2025 and there you have the whole list of season 2 in consecutive order. It's all in place, made easy for you to rewatch, watch again, and share the videos to like-minded people. If it gives you a memory, imagine what your peoples, your brother, your sister, your mum, your dad, your gran, whatever it is, they would have a memory too if they're house and garage fanatics. So yeah, do that for me, share the video out. This is your next challenge, Report family. I'm doing my bit, you do yours. Thank you. If you would like to sponsor or partnership with me at the Garage Report Pirate Chronicles series channel, then the link is down below in the description and always pinned in the first comment where you can gain your gifting, sponsorship, email address where you can get in contact if you want inquiries regarding sponsorship and partnerships. Okay, cool. So today you've seen the thumbnail. You know who it is? Mood to Swing. If you don't remember the music because you're not like that of a music boffin to say, yeah, I know who they are. Well, I'm about to remind you, because as we do in the Chosen 4, we give you a 4 selection of their wide catalogue. Outstanding, higher class level of house and garage music. And it's not just what you think it is, like with that sound that came from New York. Them, man, they had some different dubbed versions of certain tunes, which was, again, Freak FM anthems. And this is the reason why I'm so attached to these tunes. And I can tell the history without falter because I know what it did and the influence that it did have on certain producers in the UK garage scene at the time in the early 90s. Well, I could break that down inside the extended voiceover because they deserve it. Before I induct them into the Garage Hall of Fame, let's do this. Voiceover.
Garage Report voiceover, featuring in season 2 this week. Back to the grassroots, stateside, with Mood to Swing. In the vibrant pulse of early 90s, New York, 2 visionaries came together to reshape the future of house music. Mood to Swing. The production duo of Lem Springsteen and John C. crafted a sound that was deep, soulful, raw, yet always designed for the dance floor. Fusing stripped back beats, melodic synths, and gospel-tingled vocals, and eerie samples that made you stand to attention, but it set the mood to swing. Mood to Swing became pioneers of the underground scene. Their catalogue reads like a blueprint of modern house, with tracks like Closer, Do It Your Way, and their revered remixes of artists like Ultranate, BT, and Everything But the Girl. But perhaps one of the most influential moments came with the release of Move Me, a gritty hypnotic roller that merged the depth of deep house with the toughness of New York's club scene. The swinging rhythm, ghostly stabs, and haunting vocal snippets gave the track an edge that traveled far beyond US borders into the house and garage realm. While it rocked clubs across America, in the UK it did something else. It lit a fire, added to that house and garage music blueprint. On the other side of the Atlantic, the UK's underground music scene was reaching a boiling point. Pirate radio stations were pumping out new fusion of house, breakbeat, R&B, raw, streetwise, and undeniably British sounds. Among the producers tuned in, inspired, was KMA, a key name in the early UK garage movement. Mood II Swing's Move Me served as a direct sonic blueprint which helped an influence for KMA's Cape Fear. This was a moment of transition, a transatlantic dialogue. Mood II Swing's influence laid a foundation for what became UK house and garage later on, not just through sound, but through feel. Their productions taught a generation of British producers how to build tension and release, with raw subby bass lines, as well as the house elements combined together, let the rhythm breathe, and how to ride a groove. And that is the reason why this week, within the 5-day upload challenge, Mood II Swing will be inducted into the Garage Hall of Fame.
Back on the other side of the information ad breaks there, that voiceover section, which gives you that information. And yes, we heard it from the stateside. It reached over to us as the others did. And we had these as the very earliest selection within our record collection back then. From 1993, we was playing those tunes because it was part, again, of the Freak soundtrack. And we toured the country playing these type of tunes, which made you move. And yes, they did have big bass elements with Mood II Swing. They took it to another level. If you notice, one of the tunes that I'm going to feature in the Chosen 4, they had a certain style that they did with airy, moody type of foreboding vocal samples in it, where the woman was talking about, it could be nonsense, but the way it sounded,
dancing around the table, and
it set a precedence with this tune. And the chops of the bass programming with the drums and the stab, it was like a dub version, like a reggae sound system dub tune, which why it resonated with me and why we gained an influence. One of the outfits that I boost from the stateside is called Mood II Swing, and they got this tune and it sounds like this, and we want a vocal that sounds like that.
Airy, mysterious, mystifying, Cape Fear.
You see? Anyway, big them up, maximum respects to Mood II Swing, and I'm going to go inside this first. There was 2 versions of this, but I think I might play the 2 versions because we equally played both sides. Some DJs will play the dub mix, some will play the club vocal mix. But let me play this one, Carol Sylvan, Closer, the Mood II Swing dub mix. That's that sound of the underground. You see what it does to me emotionally, right? It puts a smile immediately on my face because I know. For those that was there in Back to the Manor, Freaks in the Manor days, you know what I mean. For that era of garage, you know what I mean. Pirate radios back then from 93 that played house and garage, not like the Freak, but the way we did it, it makes sense. Big tune.
If you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss an upload.
So I'm going to go straight into this version, Closer, King Street Moody Club extended mix. And this again, same tune, but a different version that we played both mixes. That's how you know a producer or producers had it covered. Do you know what I mean? It was setting the precedence for all those on King Street Records. Big up King Street Records as well. They're a mighty label that we used to push over here in the UK. And this is entry number 2, Closer, the club extended mix. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? We could play it on the radio, then we could go straight to Clubland and we could play that. We could play the B-side as well. Vocal tunes, house and garage, highest elements, mood to swing, one of the national anthems from back in the day and still a classic, timeless piece.
It's the Garage Report, Pirate Chronicle.
So there was another one in 1996 that we used to hammer on our network as well. A track called Do It Your Way in 1996. Mood to Swing produced this. A groove that will still make you move. If you're forgotten and you didn't even know the title, from the intro drops, from the first beat, the first bar, you will get it. Entry number 3, Do It Your Way. It's a groove that can go on continuous play. It's like if that rewound came back from the top and just carried on, you would still groove along. That's what I mean. It's continuous. Man, do it your way. Yes, mood to swing. But did you hear the vocal samples that was used in there? That's what I'm talking about. That airy vocals that we was looking at. Although this came out in 96, the one that really influenced and gave a certain edge for us to say as KMA, yeah, I like that influence. Let's flip the script and do it our way. This is the tune that did this. Now, when I first heard this, it was at an after party from Freaks in the Manor, which was at the Manor Club in North London, Finsbury Park. We went down the road. There was a club there called the Mousetrap. Downstairs and upstairs, we rammed it out for our after parties. Downstairs was a sweatbox, right? But a DJ producer by the name of Mickey Sims played this tune and I just went, what? What is that, Bridget? What's that? And he said, that's Mood to Swing. And I went, oh my days. Listen to the rhythm. It sounds dubbified, like Just Shaka could have played it, rest in peace. Like Abashanti could have played it. This is House and Garage, Mood to Swing. Hear the influence that it had for us in the UK amongst many others with their blueprint of House and Garage back in the early 90s. Move Me, Mood to Swing.
dance around a table, and now that I know more, I have more knowledge, the concept of dancing around the table. Table, circle is coming.
Wheel! Don't play anymore. Yeah, audience. Yes, Report family. You know what I'm saying. My Report family are getting to learn me as a character, as a person, and what I really like, what makes me move. And, there was a title that was given back in the day, and they used to say, Madness, the Promo King, Madness, the Dark Bubbler. And it sounds like that is the reason why. Now imagine you're playing the vocal tunes like before, Closer, and then you mix in with that. Must say hail and salute Mickey Sims, so the very first person I heard play this tune at that after party for Freak FM. And man, it moves you. It moves you. That's emotional. That's mood to swing. Exactly, sums it up. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear the vocal samples? Now that's what I played to Six, and I said, this is the type of vocal that we want to replace the jingles that sung my name in the intro dub of What You Want, What You Need. So when it became Cape Fear, was at the beginning of the movie, Cape Fear with Nick Nolte, you know the film, Robert De Niro, there was the sample from the female that said about mystifying Cape Fear.
I always thought that for such a lovely river, the name was mystifying Cape Fear. And the only thing to fear on those enchanted summer nights was that the magic would end and real life would come crashing in.
And we said, that sounds the same, similar to that tone. That's how we use the sample. Did you know that? Well, I'm letting off some fun facts today. Yes, man, some knowledge. I'll give you the truth. Separating the facts from the what? The fiction. Come on. Yes, man, you already know. Anyway, it brings me to this part of the show where I will do this. Mood to Swing. From stateside New York, with their outstanding contribution for the evolution of house and garage back then, and we gained influence from them as well as the others. It's time to put them, the two of them, into the garage Hall of Fame. Come on. Yes. Yes. A huge round of applause. Huge. You can't forget the stateside for what they did. You have to big up them to a maximum boost level. Because if it wasn't for them, what would it sound like today? Who knows? Would we have taken it on? You know what I mean? Join into the subscription levels. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you do not miss an upload. You will be notified every time there's an expected premiere about to drop. Because as you see this week, it wasn't just the Wednesday episode or Friday. It was Monday through to Thursday, and we've got one more to go. Can I do it tomorrow? Hopefully nothing gets in my way. I'm close. I'm close. Respect for riding with me. It's yours truly, Madness KMA, right here in the Garage Report, the all-important encyclopedia where nobody does it like this. I'm out.
With